And that is not regarding a committee that they serve on. Councilmember Steiger.
I'd like to say that my wife and myself were asked to judge the contest for the seniors for Halloween, and we had some of them that really did dress up very nice and everything else, and it was very enjoyable. They had, I would say, probably about a dozen or so seniors that did really have come out with some costumes, so it was very nice.
Excellent. Thank you for doing that, Councilmember. Good job. Okay, any other council members have anything to comment on? All right, so moving on, Finance Committee is meeting when?
Well, we met.
Oh, good, we met.
Last month. And because we met so late, trying to schedule a time for this month because we were supposed to meet tomorrow on Veterans Day, we decided to push the meeting that should be scheduled for this month and just go with the December meeting a week earlier than normal so that we can get it done before the budget. Most of the stuff that we discussed was presented today, and there wasn't a whole lot that we needed to really meet on that was pressing. I couldn't wait until we're going to meet December 2nd.
Okay. Excellent. And the government committee, you're going to be getting together with Lance and scheduling a meeting. Excellent. Human Services Committee?
We met this last week and discussed some options of what we could do for the citizens as far as, ideas. And one of the things we talked about was emergency care preparation.
Okay.
And the possibility of bringing some people in for educational purposes. We even talked about the possibility of having a emergency preparedness fair in the gym. It's kind of an option to bring in some vendors and ideas and something like that. We're just throwing out ideas, but it would be something that might be beneficial to the citizens.
Anything else? Okay.
Anything else?
Oh, we just talked about Brian.
Oh,
Her favorite thing you say. All right, so Public Safety Committee?
We're going to be meeting this Wednesday at 6:30 here in Council Chambers. Lance, are you going to be attending?
Yes.
And Rick, are you going to be attending? Okay. And we'll have Stacy as an alternate.
Okay. So your meeting is on the 12th here at 6:30?
At 6:30.
Okay. Public Works Committee?
We met last Wednesday, the 5th, at 7 o'clock. We had full committee attendance. We have an issue on Frontage Road. I still haven't got clarification on it, but the question came up whether we can legally lower the speed limit to 25 without having a study on it. And so there was going to be some additional questions on that because I brought up the issue where Algona lowers West Valley to 25, and it was challenged, and supposedly the answer I got back was that as long as it went to 25, it did not need a study. So there's some confusion. Lance did some checking, and he found out exactly the opposite of that statement. So we still need some more clarification on that. So right now it's kind of up in the air. It's posted 25. I think we're going. I don't know. I guess we'll leave it 25 posted for right now, but it can be challenged because I don't know. We don't know where we're at. The discussion came up about a crosswalk possibly in front of the fire station. Well, there's some things that would have to be done there. It would have to be cut out properly, and it would have to have the armor plate put down for the blind so they can tell where the crosswalk is and so forth. So I brought up that the possibility for the time being right now is that we look into just painting caution stripes in front of the fire bays, and because in Auburn, there's a couple of places where the fire engines come right out onto the road, and I see that they have caution stripes painted in front of on the pavement in front of the bays. So it is a possibility, so at least we'd have something there that would identify that for people to slow down so somebody could cross, because there's no law stating that you have to cross in a cross. We have right-of-way dedication on West Valley and Third. We're working on that right now. Jim Morgan, I was going to talk with him today, but he was not in. I talked with Lance, and Lance thinks that we have found some past history for that dedication on that corner, but that's not clear yet. But Jim Morgan does have papers made up in the event that we cannot find the past history on it, that we can move forward and reapply that dedication. West Valley, we will have that coming up tonight on the agenda. AHBL is here. And there was some question on the cell tower proposal on West Hill. We had 4 citizens come in at a previous meeting, and so they were got their names and so forth. So then they were contacted by Mr. Dodge, and he went over their concerns with them and everything, and it then went before the hearing examiner, and according to the hearing examiner, was 100% in compliance with issuing a permit to have the tower put up there. And there's been copies of that given to both Gerberding and Putman. It was supposed to have been electronically transferred to them, but there's also in their box. I put copies of that. At this point right now, the Interurban Trail Project update, but we didn't have any reports on that. That's been complete.
Great, thank you. Good job. Technology Committee, I don't see a trend here. Do you know when they're meeting? The 20th?
Yeah.
Okay, November 20th. And anybody from the Park Board would like to report on anything? The Park Board left, did a report. Planning Commission? No? All right. First County Regional Council?
Nothing to report?
Perfect. Sound Cities Association, we meet this Wednesday, so I will be at that meeting. Gate Board was a couple weeks ago. Valley Regional Fire Authority, we meet on Tuesday night. There's nothing to report on that. Or Wednesday night was moved.
I do have something to report on that.
On the Valley Regional Fire Authority?
Yes. There was some discussion with Eric Robertson on another issue and everything. Came up about the alternates for the VFRA. His question came up, is it in the bylaws? It's not in the bylaws, but it is up to each city to their discretion if they wish to have an alternate. Auburn right now is the only city that has, according to the VFRA, registered an alternate. So at this point right now, we do not have an alternate registered through the VFRA. So we need, if we wish to have one, we need to have it registered with Eric Roberts.
Okay.
Well, I would consider having the VRSA alternate that we approved when we did our committee to register.
So I'll talk to Harry about it.
Okay, thank you.
Not a problem. All right, so moving on now onto old business.